welcome to Module 2, Equip. In this module, we're going to equip you with the knowledge, the skills, and the tools needed to successfully build your partner team. As we start this module, I want you to imagine that we're sitting down for coffee and I say to you, well done, you made it through Module 1. And you ask me, you say, Chris, you've been doing partner development for 15 years. I've got this burning question for you. You say, what do I need to be successful? And I say, I'm glad you asked. There are 4 things that come to mind that you are going to need to be successful in partner development. The first is faith. God really is your provider, and he's got a team for you. Remember Exodus 25. God stirred the people's hearts, and they gave. You're going to have to trust God to meet your needs, and he's going to do it. God really has a team for you, and partner development is about going on that divine treasure hunt to find that team. The second is courage. Partner development is not for the faint of heart. It actually takes a lot of courage. So ask God to make you brave in this process. The third is strategy. Without a plan, you plan to fail. In this journey, you're going to learn proven steps that have worked for hundreds of others. Trust this process. The fourth is diligence. You can know the system I'm going to teach you. You can know all the biblical basis, but 80% of partner development is about you being diligent. So when the going gets tough, dig deep and be diligent to do your part. Now, your next question that you ask me, you say, what do people need in order to give? And I say, I'm glad you asked. There are 4 things that people need in order to give. They need relationship, confidence, trust, and seeing God's hand at work. The first thing is relationship. It all starts with relationship. People like giving to people they're connected to. If there's no relationship, it's way harder for people to give. You have to invite people into your life. You have to care about them. You have to be interested in knowing about them, their family, their joys, their disappointments, so that they know that you don't see them as an ATM, but as friends. Over and over, when I thank my partners for being on my team, they tell me the reason they're on my team is because we're in relationship. And whenever relationship is lost, whenever connection is lost, people stop giving. Now, the 3 things that I'm about to talk about work best in the context of relationship. The second is confidence. People have to be confident in you in 2 ways. Confident that you're called by God and that you're following his leading, and confident that you have what it takes to carry out your assignment. They need to believe that you're capable, you can do the job, and that you have a plan. So, how do you inspire confidence? You need to communicate your calling and your strategy for ministry with clarity. As you wrestle with putting your calling into words, push and pull until you can say it in one sentence. In the journey ahead, we'll talk about how to do that, but for now, know that your clarity will inspire other people's confidence in you. 3, people need to trust you. There has to be a level of trust, which means you need to be truthful. Do not misrepresent the facts. Be trustworthy. Speak openly and honestly. Even authentically sharing when the ministry has challenges can actually deepen your relationship with partners and inspire trust. Confidence and trust are critical elements to any partnership, and without them, people will not make a financial commitment. 4 is seeing God's hand at work. People love partnering with God, so let them see God at work in you and in the work that you're doing. When you share stories of what God's doing, people get excited because what God's doing in the earth is exciting. And when it's easy to see God at work, it's easy for people to give. They need to see God's hand at work before you invite them, when you invite them, as well as once they've joined your team. So that's it. You need faith, courage, strategy, and diligence to be successful at partner development. And your partners need relationship, confidence, trust, and they need to see God's hand at work in order to give. As you connect with the people in your life, keep both of these sets of keys in mind and pray that you will be faithful and that God will stir the hearts of those he's calling to partner with you.